break. I'm looking for like an accomplice. We'd have to first get out of this bar, then the hotel, then the city, and then the country. Are you in or are you out?
My channel. If you're new, my name's Olivia. Welcome. You've joined a very fun time because I am in Copenhagen. Guys, I can't really believe this is real. I'm talking so quiet, but I'm here. I got up at about 5 o'clock. I got up at 4:30. I left the house at 5 o'clock this morning. Flew from Dublin. Had a very stressful time trying to find this place that I'm staying, but I'm here. I'm so excited. I just wanted to film really quickly because basically staying in a hostel. Never stayed in a hostel before, but I'm staying in a 6-bed female room, so there's 6 beds obviously, but it's just girls. But I don't think they're all full at the minute, but there's no one else here right now, so I wanted to show you it quickly because I don't know if and when other people will come back. So basically this is the door. You come in here and then there's just a little mirror, and then here's some lockers you can put stuff in. I brought a little padlock, and then there's the bathroom. Nothing special, but just fun. Another mirror, and then right here, and then this is the room. So it's pretty standard. 2 beds here, bunk bed. This is my bed up here, which is like so stressful because he hit the top bunk, but here we are. And that's it. This is my view. Here we are. And I feel like this room will get so much light in the summer because can you see? And you can see the lights all down there. Isn't it so cute? So yeah, I just wanted to say hi, let you guys know that I got here. It's very exciting. I got very lost trying to get here from the airport, but figured it out. It's all good. I met a really nice girl on the plane. Well, I met her at the airport. She was on my flight. She's from Cork, so I flew out of Dublin, so she's from Cork obviously. And yeah, very exciting. So I might meet up with her at some point. But yeah, basically my plan for today is it's like 3 o'clock now, so it gets dark really early. Oh my gosh, I can't keep myself in focus. It gets dark really early here. But basically I'm gonna just find, there's like this shopping street. It's basically just like this street with apparently lots of really nice little like cute shops, and it's quite like a student-y area, so I'm gonna go have a little wander around there. And then I'm having dinner and stuff tonight at a couple of different, like, I'm gonna have a drink at like a nice place that I found, and then I'm gonna have dinner somewhere else, and I'm just very excited. So I'm very tired, but I'm so excited to be here. I'm just very excited. So I just wanted to say hi. But yeah, very exciting. I am gonna try and take you guys along with me, but apologies because I'm really bad at public vlogging, so I don't know how that'll go, but we'll figure it out. Okay, see you later.
It's medals for the best bugs.
Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. I'm saying happy Wednesday. It's probably not Wednesday when you're watching this, but it's Wednesday for me. So I didn't really actually vlog that much yesterday. Basically, whenever I was out, I was just quite nervous, like being on my own and stuff, trying to get used to just being by myself. And so the only clips I really took were kind of on my phone. And then basically what I did was I just kind of had a dander around. You saw, like, I went into like loads of different little vintage shops, and then I went for tea. I tried to go for I was gonna get like a cocktail at this bar that my dad used to go to all the time whenever he worked here, and it was closed, so that's a shame. But I went for tea, and then I came back here, and the girl that was staying in this bed down here, she left this morning. She was so lovely. She was from Canada, and I met her and we went for a drink, and that was just a really nice evening. And then we just were chatting for ages, so I didn't really pick up my camera. But basically today my plan is, I just got up and it is, I'm not actually sure what time it is, I think it's about 9:30, but basically I booked today to go on like a canal tour. So I'm gonna go on a boat, and it's gonna be really exciting. It's only really short, just to show you kind of some of the main sights that you can see from the water, because I thought it'd be fun to do something organized, because obviously I don't really know my way around here, like any of the history or anything, other than like what I've researched myself. So basically that's what I am doing today. The tours go like every hour starting from 9, so I was gonna go at 9, but I was really tired and I just wanted to lie in because I have to get up early tomorrow. So yeah, basically that's my plan. And so I have to go to, I'm definitely saying this wrong, I'll put the name on the screen, but I call it Nyhavn. Definitely wrong, but that's where I have to go to, which if you've ever seen pictures of Denmark is probably like what you've seen. It's like the most touristy area, but it is really pretty. So like I want to go and like say I've seen it and stuff, and take some pictures, but that's where the tour starts from and finishes. So basically I'm gonna get the train there because it's like about 45 minutes from where I'm staying. So I'm gonna get the train there, and then there's like a 10-minute walk the other side, and then I'll do that for like an hour, and then probably just have a wander around there. There's like a couple of things I want to do. I want to go to like this museum and stuff. And one of the really cool things about Denmark is they're like really keen for everyone to have like access to culture and history and everything. So most of the museums and stuff will have a day or like even just a few hours each week that they're free. So there's one of the museums that I wanted to go to, is actually free on Wednesdays, so I'm gonna go there today. And yeah, basically that's my plan. I am then this afternoon going to the, again we'll say this wrong, we'll put it on the screen, to the Tivoli gardens. This is like really super gorgeous at Christmas, so I'm really excited for that. It's kind of expensive, but I was like, well, I'm only gonna do it once, so I bought tickets and stuff for that last week. So yeah, that's my day. I'm pretty excited. I'm wearing this gorgeous cozy jumper that I got yesterday in H&M. I basically, like I said, went around loads of the vintage shops and stuff. One of the things I've been so shocked by is how expensive things are here. So I saw like some really gorgeous jumpers and things that I loved, but they were all about 45-50 pounds, which is just like bananas. For like, it's maybe like a, you know, something I'll buy like once in a blue moon, but I just don't really have the money to buy something like that at the minute. So this was in the sale, and I basically just needed something like super cozy because it's very cold here. So anyway, yeah, and that's basically my plan for today, and I will try and keep you guys updated. I have since realized I did bring my camera charger with me. However, my camera charger is like a 3-prong plug like we have in the UK, and I did bring a European adapter with me, but it only fits a USB, which I thought was like really clever of me, because I was like, all my chargers are for my phone and everything anyway, they all have USBs. But then I realized this morning that I can't charge my camera battery. So basically I'm saying this and I've been speaking for nearly 5 minutes. I'm trying to keep the camera filming to a minimum. So basically I don't think I'm gonna bring my camera with me today, because if I film like all day on my camera, I'll have no charge left for like the whole rest of the trip. So basically my plan is that whenever I like kind of go out and about, I'll probably just take clips on my phone, which I know isn't ideal, but I don't really have much of a choice. And then whenever I'm here like chatting, I'll film on my camera, or if I go out for little excursions from here and stuff. Yeah, and tomorrow I'm going somewhere fun that I definitely want to bring my camera, so I want to save my charge for that. So basically what I'm trying to say is the clips from today will probably be on my phone. But yeah, I'm gonna go now, very excited, and I will try and keep you guys updated. Look where I am. Wow. This is the most touristy part, but it's so beautiful. This is, if you've seen photos like of Copenhagen, this is definitely the part you've seen, but it is so pretty. And it's a bit of an unpopular opinion, but I think like if you're only in a city for a couple of days, like the touristy spots are touristy for a reason, so I think like you should see them anyway. I have had the best day. I can't even explain to you. I've just had the most fun day. Basically, after I spoke to you this morning, I obviously got dressed, I went and got the metro to the place that I was telling you about called New Haven, is how my friend said you're supposed to say it, so we're gonna go with that. And the boat tour was like so fun. I had the best time, and yeah, I definitely would recommend doing that boat tour if you come to Copenhagen, because it was really, really good. It was only an hour, so it didn't take up, oh sorry, horrendous angle. Basically, I also do just want to say I'm like under my bed right now, because whenever I come out here, the lighting, oh wait, no, that's okay. actually. The lighting, it was like flashing. The lighting is terrible in general, but it was like flashing. The light was really weird. Anyway, basically I would definitely recommend doing that boat tour because it was only an hour, so it didn't take up like loads of the day, but it like took you around just some like really interesting things that like 50% of them were like things that I wanted to see, but not really that I wanted to see enough to like pay loads of money to see them, like things that might have been quite expensive like to go in to see, but to actually just like see them from the outside was kind of all I like needed. And also things that were like maybe an hour away from where I'm staying, so like I probably wouldn't have gone to see them because it would have taken me too long to get there or been too expensive. Like the Little Mermaid statue, for example, so like it's very underwhelming, and I knew that before I was coming, but I was like I have to go and see it, but it's like an hour's walk from where I'm staying, so I really like couldn't be bothered to go the whole way, but I was like I have to see it, I want to see it, you know. So definitely that boat tour was like fantastic. And then the other 50% of things were just things that I would never have thought to visit, like places that I would never have thought to go. And the girl that was like guiding it was so lovely, and she didn't speak like too much, but she just gave you little like insights into the history and stuff. So yeah, it was really interesting. And then I just had like the most like fun little kind of early afternoon. I just like walked about. I like looked around the Christmas markets, I just went into some little shops, and then I found like the cutest cafe ever, and just like sat there for ages reading my book, and I had some lunch, and it was just so nice. And then I met this girl who, I can't remember if I said this, but I met a girl on the flight over who's also traveling here by herself, and so I met up with her, and then we went to the Tivoli gardens, and we actually met two other lovely girls who were just so really like so nice, and they're from California and Sweden, so I've met some really like interesting people, and basically I spent like the whole evening with them. My friend from the plane, she left a bit earlier, but I stayed on with these other two girls, and like just they were so lovely, and we just had the nicest time. We had like this amazing mulled wine called glug. It's like Danish mulled wine, but they put like almonds and stuff in it. It's amazing, like so tasty. And we had like pancakes, and it was just so lovely. We just sat for ages, and they had like these little fire pits, and oh my gosh, it was the most wholesome little evening. But I really couldn't film very much because basically it got so cold my phone stopped working. So I didn't get very many clips, and my camera like freaks out with the cold more than my phone does, so I'm kind of glad I didn't bring my camera because I probably wouldn't have got any clips on it anyway because it wouldn't have worked. But basically I just got back here and had a shower and stuff. I was absolutely freezing, so I felt like I needed to like defrost myself, and I just like got into my jammies, and I've just been all cozy. I'm sitting watching Grey's Anatomy on my iPad, and there's still no one else in my room at the hostel, so I don't know if anyone else is going to arrive tonight, or maybe people will arrive tomorrow. But basically tomorrow I'm up pretty early because I'm getting a bus over to Malmo in Sweden for the day, so I'm very excited about that. But I basically just wanted to say goodnight, update you on where I've been, and basically I would say like that boat tour was so good, and like I would definitely recommend it. It was not expensive. And then Tivoli as well, I would 100% recommend. I loved it, especially if you come at Christmas, because honestly I felt like I was looking up the like Home Alone Christmas tree. It was so beautiful. That Christmas tree was amazing, and just like generally the lights and everything there, it was so cool. So anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Sweden. Yay! Guys, I am absolutely freezing. Basically, the bus that I'm getting today to go to Malmo has been delayed, and it's not like a bus station situation. It's like I'm sitting here on a road waiting for the bus. I'm sorry if you can't hear me, but there's a train behind me and it's so loud. But basically my bus was meant to be here at 8:35, I got here at 8:25. Another bus arrived at like past, and I went to get on it, and I just was like, I'm gonna check. And so I asked the guy if that was the bus to Malmo, and he said no, but he said it should be here soon, so that's fine. I just sat here and I was like, I'll just wait. And basically it got to like 5 to 9, and I was like, okay, this is a bit worrying. Like, have I missed it or what? But like, I couldn't have missed it because I was here 10 minutes before I was meant to be here. So anyway, I phoned because there was like a number on my ticket for like customer service or something, and I phoned them and told them like what had happened, and they were like, yeah, that bus is delayed. And I was like, what? And I was like, how long is it delayed, because it's already 25 minutes late? And she was like, it's delayed about an hour. So yeah, and she was like, but you can't leave because it might catch up on time, so if you leave and then miss it, like, that's your fault. And I was like, right. So basically I have to sit here for like an hour, and it is, I think it's -1. Let me find out. Okay, so it's actually 2 degrees, but it's, the weather app is saying it feels like -3. So I'm thriving. Just thought I'd give you an update. That is how my day is going. Hi guys, I made it back. I'm looking like an absolute, I don't even know what, like, I don't know what this whole situation is. My hair is not coping. It's so windy and it just looks absolutely crazy all the time. So it's been in a button all day, and yeah, this is just where we're at. I just got back to my hostel. Someone else has moved in. They're not here, so I don't know why I felt the need to whisper that, but there's someone over there in that bed, and they're not here obviously at the moment, but it's just one person, so they must be on their own as well, which is kind of exciting because from what I've gathered from like the people that I've met on this trip, people that are traveling on their own are really friendly and like open to like chatting and stuff. So that's like how I've made friends with other people, is when they're on their own. So it seems like this girl must be on her own as well, which is fun. So hopefully I get chatting to her. Hopefully she's nice. I just obviously got back from Malmo. I had a really fun day actually. I didn't really like do much, but it was just nice. I found like people in Sweden like so friendly, like everyone was so lovely, and their COVID numbers are like incredibly low there, so like you don't even have to wear masks in the shops and stuff. It was lovely, and I found it much more affordable than Copenhagen. The food was still pretty expensive, but like I was kind of in and out of some shops, and like things were like a lot cheaper. The food was cheaper, but not hugely. It was still pretty expensive. I spent like £10 on a croissant and a coffee for breakfast, and then like £9.50 on the world's smallest piece of banoffee pie and a coffee. to be fair, that was like the coolest cafe ever. It was like vegan, and they said it's like a vegan raw cafe, so they don't like cook anything. They do cook things, but most of the baking and stuff was raw, so it was fun. I really liked it. And I've just been like, you know, people watching, run shops. I've had a really fun day actually. Just like no pressure, nothing I had to do, nowhere I had to be. Had like a stressful experience on the way into Sweden because we had to go through passport control, and I didn't know this, so like good thing I had my passport with me, but they were like really grilling me. They were like, why are you going to Sweden? And I was like, oh, I'm just kind of going for the day. And they were like, where are you gonna live when you're there? And like they obviously, the translation, they obviously used the word live for like where you're gonna sleep. So because I said like, oh, I'm not moving there, and they were like, yeah, obviously. So they were basically just trying to ask me where I was staying, and I was like, oh, I'm only there for a day. And they were like, where are you staying? And I said, I'm staying in Copenhagen. And they're like, oh, you're living in Copenhagen. And so it was a bit of it was confusing and stressful, but anyway, it's been so fun. I would definitely recommend going to Malmo if you ever come to Copenhagen, because if you are here, I think 4 days is a perfect amount of time in Copenhagen, like 3 or 4 days. But if you're here, I think if you were here with someone, there's a couple of things that I would like to do that are like a bit further out of the city that I wouldn't really want to do on my own, like some like day trips and stuff. So you could come for like, you know, 5 or 6 days and do those if you're with someone, but I wouldn't really want to do them on my own. So I think like having, because I have 5 days, a day in Malmo is like a really nice thing to do. So good morning, besties. I'm whispering because someone else is staying in the room and they're in the bathroom, but there's actually 4 of us in the room now. The other girls are so lovely, but just wanted to say hey, it's my last day. I leave tonight, but I'm just gonna have a fun day exploring this little area. I'm going to a really fun porridge restaurant for breakfast, which is so weird and boring, but I really like porridge, and apparently this place is really good. So that's what I'm doing today. I have to pack right now and check out, and then I can have a fun day. I think I can leave my luggage here somewhere. So yeah, I will chat to you guys later. I'm just walking right now to try and find this cute little shop that I saw on Instagram and I just really wanted to go to. I spent my whole morning getting a COVID test because I need one to get back into Ireland. You don't need one to get into the UK, but because I'm flying into the south of Ireland and then driving to Northern Ireland, I needed to get a test. So sorry, it's so loud, I'm walking along the road. So I had to go and get a COVID test. I met this really nice girl who's staying in my hostel and she needed one as well, so we went together. The queue was honestly maybe 1.5 kilometers long. It was so long, from like when we joined the queue to when we left was like 1.5 hours. It was crazy, but very grateful. My test was negative, it's all good. So right now I'm in the meatpacking district, which is gross. I hate that name, but basically it's pretty self-explanatory. This is like where they used to pack all the meat. So vegetarian's dream, obviously. But basically there's just supposed to be lots of really nice like shops and things around here, so I'm gonna have a look. There's a gallery I want to go to. So yeah, I just thought I'd give you guys an update. It's freezing. I'm so cold, but I'm so glad that I bought this jumper because it was like the warmest thing ever. And yeah, I'm having so much fun. I just love walking and exploring and like having no time schedule. Oh my gosh. I think I took a clip of it, but I bought this pastry this morning. It was literally the nicest thing ever. It was like laminated, it was kind of like croissant pastry, but like pretty dense, and then there was like jam in the middle. No, it was the best thing ever. Anyway, I think I'm nearly at the shop. I'm gonna go, but yeah, I'm having so much fun.